Greetings, peace, and blessings. Welcome to the spiritual experience. We are all on our own journey called life. I will be your host to help you navigate you through these challenging times. Know that we are all spiritual beings here on a human experience, meaning we're here to learn, to evolve to the highest versions of ourselves while raising our vibration and creating a better quality of life. Let's see what's on today's prayer card. Faith comes from hearing the message, and the message is heard through the word about Christ. Romans 10:17. 10 and 1 being 11. 11 plus 7 is 18. 1 and 8 being a 9. So we definitely releasing what no longer serves us. We're completing out a cycle, urging us to embrace in our spiritual path in life by keeping that space available for things that resonate with our soul. I know that's right. All right. So before we jump into anything else, I want to take a moment and honor the divine with a protection prayer. I want to take a moment and honor the divine, the highest of white light. Please send your protection while I channel this energy. And if any negative energy tries to come my way, please transmute into peace, love, power, and light, and let all evil eyes go blind and monitoring spirits go deaf, while I open my heart, mind, and spirit to the divine. Divine Spirit, I'm willing to learn and be teachable while transcending my energy into peace, love, power, and light, and may that be so in the name of Jesus, amen. Now let's see what's going on in this divine energy board, Spirit, please and thank you. And remember, y'all, my videos are timeless. They are meant for you whenever you see them. And use your own discernment when viewing my messages. And thank you to all my viewers and subscribers. If you feel like donating to the platform, feel free. All my information is in the description. And we have a special announcement. We are raising our standards. As much as I enjoy keeping the collective informed, I've decided to give y'all the appetizer and a taste of the entree. I can't keep giving it all away for free. So going forward, for my exclusive members, I'm going to give y'all the extended versions. Y'all going to get the entree and the dessert. Let me feed your curiosity on my exclusive platform. Details are in the description. All right. Now let's see what universal insights we have for today. All right, so we have 4 and 4, which is 8. 8 and 1, which is 9. 9 and 6, which is 15, plus 5, which is 20. That breaks down to a 2. So a 2 is balance, harmony, cooperation in your relationship, and business. All right. So let's see, what houses are we working on today? We're working on the 7th house. The 7th house is marriage and other partnerships. Interesting. And our number is number 2. Okay. We're working on the 11th house, which is friends, group, goal, aspirations. We're working on the 12th house, which is seclusion, secrets, spirituality, self-sabotage, and institutions. We're working on the 10th house, which is career, status, reputation. We're working on the 8th house, which is sex, death, regeneration, and other people and money. And we're working on the 6th house, which is work, health, and service. Seems like we're going to have a lot to do with business aspects and partnerships in this energy. Okay, and let's see what zodiac signs we're working with today. We got Sagittarius, adventure, independence, ruled by Jupiter. We have Libra. Libra is balance, harmony, justice, and ruled by Venus. We have Capricorn, which is ambition, organization, and ruled by Saturn. We have Scorpio. Scorpio is passion, intensity, and ruled by Pluto. We have Virgo. Virgo is analyst, perfection, and ruled by Mercury. And we also got Leo. Leo is confidence, self-expression, and ruled by the sun. All right. Now the planets we are working with today, y'all, is Saturn. We have, which is rebellion, upheaval, and eccentricity. Okay, interesting. We're working with Jupiter, which is expansion, optimism, and abundance. We're working with Pluto, transformation, obsession, power. All right. And we're working in our potential. We have North Node out here. And we're also working with Uranus, which is restriction, pessimism, and structure. All right. And we got Venus. Venus is love, beauty, and art. All right. We're getting on to an interesting start. Now let's see what message we're going to get out of the secret garden later on in this experience. Okay, so we got 2 and 3, which is 5. So we're going to go with message number 5. Oh, and I flipped it over. 2 and 3. Wow. Okay, we're going to go with message number 5. Interesting. Okay, so let me write that down. All right. Now let's see what message Spirit has for the collective today. Okay, somebody's working on their stream of love and converging their mind, body, and soul. Okay. Somebody hearing the message. Completing out a cycle. We got 10 of wind, which is, so we're working with communication, consciousness, the belief system, and we're closing out a cycle because we have 10. So somebody is rising to their potential, their spirits. There's some kind of transformation going on here in authority, in determination, but some caution need to be taken. Yeah, we got Gemini energy out here, and we got Leo energy out here because we got the sun. So something could be being illuminated. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yep. 6 of wind. Somebody's gaining clarity about a situation because we got Aquarius and Mercury. So it's definitely somebody's getting the vision, the clarity about something coming into fruition, into their reality. So whatever seeds they planted, it's starting to come to harvest. And they rising to the winds of change. Or it could be causing a tower because 10 and 6 equals 16. And 16 is a tower. So it could be either a negative or a positive tower. Because somebody hearing the message. And by 5 being our number today, which is transformation, and 2 being balance and harmony and partnerships, and we get a lot of partnerships coming up in our universal insights. So this energy getting off to an interesting start, and we got the stream of love on the bottom. All right, tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yep, okay. We got 9 of fire. Somebody's taking action in their energy, in their spirit. All right. So somebody's reached a peak level at the spiritual journey. But they're still focused and staying aligned with accomplishing their new assignments and new opportunities that's coming to them from behind the scenes. So they're going to continue shining their light and staying aligned with the divine and following their soul's purpose, staying focused and um, keeping their boundaries up and using their discernment to stay focused and block out the noise and the distractions. Because you know the counterfeit's going to try to knock you off your path. And keep your eyes on the star. Follow your North Star. And stand in your power. By releasing what no longer serve you. To create that space to keep taking you to new heights. To reach new peaks. And somebody's getting the clarity. So they reached to that peak by getting this clarity and rising to the occasion. Yeah, because now they're able to move forward. You got the Chariot out here. And that's a 7. So this divine order. Definitely completing out something. Because 10 and 7 is 17, which is the star. So somebody following their North Star. We got a big star at the top of this peak that we still following. So yeah, we following our North Star. We following our bliss. Moving forward. I know that's right. Moving forward and raising our consciousness, our awareness, our spiritual maturity, working out them muscles, gaining our discernment, balancing out our light and dark side, our masculine, feminine side. I know that's right. By taking caution and being aware of deception and false information, because faith comes from hearing the message. So you got to know what message you're hearing and who you being faithful towards. I know that's right. Tell me more, spiritual. Thank you. This came out upside down. So somebody's not seeing somebody mask, or how somebody's trying to block somebody's light, or somebody is gaining clarity to release their mask and shine their light. Because it is coming out black. And instead of just seeing things from a destructive and deceptive and negative mindset, they're seeing it from a positive mindset. Yeah, that's why this came out black. They shining their light through this mask so that way they can see the shadow that's behind. So somebody's gaining clarity in their discernment, and it's helping them to move to a higher peak level on their path. I know that's right. Thank you. It could be a masculine energy who's taking action. Yeah, because we got this wind and fire out here. So somebody's taking action in their energy, in their spirituality, in their mind, their conscious, how they're communicating. Somebody getting a new perspective. I know that's right. And we got stream of love on the bottom. So somebody's conversion, their mind, body, and soul. And they're getting creative in how they're expressing themselves by being their most authentic self. Because they're hearing the message. I know that's right. Tell me more, spiritual. Thank you. And I said a tower. And look what come out, a tower. Wow, the first card is adding up to a tower. So somebody had to go through a tower to move forward. They had to see a situation for what it was. So this is a positive tower. They needed to go through this. Because you can't go to the next level while holding on to toxic energies that don't serve your highest good. So if the divine is giving you the insights and the signs and synchronicities to release that toxic negative energy out your life, it's for a reason. You just got to see why they are a problem and see the solution, understand the solution, break down the solution so you can release that energy with love and light. Because now you got the clarity and you're not resenting, you're not holding on, you're just understanding and seeing the truth for what it is and see how it no longer serves you. You got the lesson. Give them the deuces and keep it moving in your peace as you continue to rise to new heights and gain new opportunities, new assignments, new adventures that the divine can put together for you behind the scenes. But you got to show them that you're ready for this new adventure by releasing what no longer serve you and rising to the winds of change and seeing with clarity that you're becoming your most authentic self because you're hearing the message and you're enforcing the word and you're standing in your authority. I know that's right. Tell me more, spiritual. Thank you. Yeah, because you're finding the courage. You're finding the courage to see through these masks and shine your light. That's why this is coming out block. And this 7 of fire. So we just still taking action. There's a lot of action in the spirit. There's a lot of action in the mindset. A lot of communication going on. Because people is seeing through the mask clearly and they're becoming aware and taking accountability and using their discernment towards the people who's not taking accountability and they're releasing them with love and light. I know that's right. Yeah, because they got to straighten out their path. in order to get their stream of life flowing. They finding the courage to get off these delays and detours so they can get back flowing up here to that start. See these delays and detours. They seeing clarity. They seeing the seeds they planted, cause and effect. Tell me more, Christy. Thank you. Yeah, and we got another masculine energy who's in his emotions. He see how choppy that water is, but he traveling through it, staying sturdy. He reached a peak too. So people are reaching peaks on their journey right now at this time, because they release them or no longer serve them, and they seeing the situation for what it is, and they're allowing this tower, and they finding courage, because what's reflected on the inside going to shine through on the outside, and that'll be your rainbow of mirrors, because you're getting aligned. You're balancing out your mind, body, and soul. You're raising your vibration. You're balancing out your shadows, your masculine, feminine energy. You're becoming aware of the delays and detours that's around you. It could be people, person, places, or things. Whatever's distracting you to cause you to put up this mask or see low vibrational things as interesting and distracting you from staying focused on climbing to new heights. People are seeing the clarity. And they starting to choose themselves and move forward. They choosing self-love instead of self-sabotage. They understanding that this tower has to happen for a reason in order for you to rise to the winds of change. I know that's right. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, because they look into their higher selves. Wow, and it came out, the Hierophant. Yeah, they look into their higher selves. They look into the divine. They listen to the universe messages and downloads and understanding why this tower is necessary for them to move forward. I know that's right. Yeah, because they're following that star energy. And I talked about it. That star energy that broke down to a 17. They're finding their inner bliss, their true peace, their true happiness. We got a lot of masculine energy out here. So a lot of people was taking, it could be feminine, y'all. Don't get it twisted. You could flip gender roles as needed. But it could be feminine operating from their masculine side. Because operating from your masculine energy just means that you're taking the lead, being protective and being responsible for yourself. You're taking the authority over self. So we all can be in our masculine energy because we could be tired of seeing these illusions and delusions, and we stepping into the authority and power of ourselves, which will put us in our masculine energy, because now we got to take the lead of our life. We got to be responsible for our life. We got to be protective for our life. So that's stepping into your masculine energy, whether you're feminine or masculine. So that's probably why we got a lot of masculine out here. A lot of people seeing it for what it is. They gaining the clarity. They look into their higher selves. They're balancing out the energy, knowing I got to protect myself, which is your feminine energy that's inside of you. So you're actually protecting yourself because you got masculine and feminine. And once you can protect that inner marriage within self, that'll make you shine brighter on the outside towards the new partners and ventures you're finna go on these new peaks and these new assignments by releasing the energies that don't resonate with your soul anymore. I know that's right, because it's time to birth some new lights. Yeah, Spirit's talking. It's time to birth some new lights. All right, let me get one more card, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, struggle. So people got these masculine energies, 5 of fire, wind and fire. So we got out here, y'all. Except for, the emotions, this man is in his emotions. But 5 of fire, that's transformation. So somebody is struggling because their energy is scattered all over the place, trying to get, an understanding, get grounded, and transmute and transcend this energy. So it could be a lot of alchemizing going on right now. And so people may be struggling, but as this energy starts to form together and they start to converge all their energy, then they'll start to see the clarity and they'll continue to progress forward on their path to reach new heights. Yeah, because they'll have to go in the hermit and do some soul searching so they can release themselves out of this cage of society norms and pressures and deprogram themselves from what they've been programmed to straighten out their path and get off this delay and detour. And it's only self-reflection. Time to do some introspection in order to move forward, to raise your vibration and get aligned with the will of the divine. Because now it's time for us to hear the message so we can raise our vibration. So that way, through the message, the word is heard. And that way, people are more informed about Christ. And they know who they align with and who their image is made after. And then they can receive that Christ-like consciousness. It's only right. All right, so let's see what the oracles have to say about this situation. Well, on the bottom we have 21, which is a 3, so be creative. Your own path. I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. I know that's right. I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. It doesn't say you're going to follow everybody else's path, everybody else's blueprint. No, you're going to find your own unique path by tapping into your North Star, following your North Star energy, which is your divine, your higher self. See the lessons and stuff from the signs and synchronicities. Apply the lessons and release the energies that no longer serve you in order to gain the clarity to move forward to the next chapter and level in your life. And it's going to take courage. More, and it may be a little struggle, but it's okay. No pain, no gain. Tell me more. Because you got to tap into your heart chakra, which is a 17, more star energy. And I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships. Yeah, because once you love yourself and you tap into that self-love, it'll make it easier for you to love somebody else because that energy will flow out naturally. And then you can attract your soul tribe energy that's for you, not against you. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, water elemental. I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes of life. I know that's right. So be adaptable, be flexible. Allow your mind to remain open so that way you can flow with the energies that the universe wants you to see so you can gain the clarity needed to understand how to evolve your consciousness efficiently. Because if you're not paying attention or being open and willing to see the signs and synchronicities going on in your reality, you might miss something. And just pay attention. Because hearing the message is going to help you understand the word so you know how to put that into thought to create action. That's what I'm feeling why there's so much winning energy, because you got to understand the message in order to get a new perspective so that way you can recalibrate your mind and reprogram your mind. That's why people having these towers, they got to see these patterns, release these old negative patterns that don't serve you no more. And you got to put action. That's all we got, fire and action. We taking control of our mind, body, and soul so we can flow like water through these toxic energies while raising our vibration and converging our energy while following our North Star. Seeing the lessons for what they are. Yeah. And healing our root chakra. So we definitely get in line, y'all. I have everything I need to survive and grow on this physical plane. I know that's right. Once we start seeing we have everything we need on this physical plane, we just have to take advantage of the situation and claim what's rightfully ours. Because he doesn't give you more than what you can handle. So if you're feeling like overwhelmed, like it's too much going on, take a step back and reevaluate that. That's a lesson in there to help you decode something, to release something in order to free your mind and move forward. You're setting yourself in your own limitation. Don't create your own ceiling, because there's endless possibilities out here. By raising your vibration, changing your energy, having an open mindset to see clearly, so that way you can reach new peaks, converge this energy, release your mass, find the lesson from the Hierophant by listening to divine and getting the downloads, following the North Star by keeping an open heart. That will straighten your path, healing your triggers, facing your shadows, so you can move forward with love, peace, joy, kindness, and truth, loyalty, righteousness. I know that's right. All right, let's get a little more information. Let's see what's going on in this energy. Spirit, please and thank you. This energy is nice. Okay. Somebody is with money at their home. What's going on? Okay, so something is being dismembered. Dismemberment. Something is being dismantled. Okay, that could be what's causing the tower while people is rising, and it's being done in secret, or some secrets are being dismantled. That could be what's causing this tower. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, there's a light at the end of the tunnel of the situation about secrets being dismantled. Tell me more, Spirit. All right. Oh, about a partnership. A marriage, a partnership. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. And that's justice. So the dismemberment of these secrets to a partnership, this is justice. That's why this tower, it feels positive, like it needs to happen. Yeah, because they was assassinating something in secret, but those are being dismembered. And yeah, it's being suffocated. Tell me more, Spirit. And that's justice. Oh, yeah, there's a light at the end of the tunnel to this negative energy. Because that's being, the secret negative energy is being assassinated, dismembered, suffocated. And these people behind this energy could be staying in a hotel, or these demonic healers could be staying in a hotel as they try to do, I don't know, it's not staying, but they could be staying in a hotel at this time to wait out their debt, their karmic debt, as they being dismembered for these secrets. All right, let me get a couple more. Yeah, because healing is going on at this time. So some people are hiding out or want to get away from this devil energy. So they're staying at a hotel while this is healing karmic debt. Well, that's what they feel like it's doing. Because karma going to find you regardless. As the universe and the divine, the unseen is dismembering the secrets from these toxic forces. And that's justice. I get it. That's why it's a lot going on in consciousness and in energy and the spirit. So in the 5D, it's a lot going on in the spirit realm, and there's a lot going on in earth. So that's why there's a lot of raising consciousness going on. Because the ridding of this devil toxic energy is healing at this time. The universe is calling in their debt, and it's being dismembered. Either in secret or their secrets is being dismembered. Tell me more, Spirit, thank you. Yeah, pathways being cleared to this long journey. That's why there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Healing, the road to healing. Okay, tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. A masculine energies. We got a lot of masculine energies out here. So, wow. So, the divine collective is healing from this toxic energy at this time, and that's justice. And that's putting these karmics in their emotions. They ain't want this to happen. Yeah, because you know it's always about money to them. They losing money, they losing energy. Wow. So let's get some clarifying situations and see how the universe wants us to handle this situation. All right. Okay, so on the bottom it says, sculpt yourself. Shape the sculpture of self, honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing identity. So now that this toxic energy is being removed and being dismembered secretly, it's giving people the green light to dive deeper into their most authentic self. That's why the first card out was rising, the way of the cross. People are rising their spirits and their energy and their consciousness because they're completing out this toxic cycle, this toxic pattern through clarity. And the first numbers was a 16, and then we had a tower underneath that. People are seeing clearly. Their eyes are opening. They're gaining revelations. Yes, they are. and they are expressing themselves and they releasing this toxic energy. They starting to see their true identity. I know that's right. So that's why faith comes from hearing the message. People hearing the message. All right, tell me more spiritual you think. Yeah. And they're committing to the journey. Commit to the journey. With determination, go all in. For long term, your steadfast focus will bring lasting rewards. Yeah, we got eye of fire. Your steadfast progress would lead to lasting rewards. So staying consistent on your path by having the path illuminated to you by the divine through clarity and the insights after having this tower, because it increased your discernment. It showed you which way not to go and commit to the journey. Oh, wow. And trust your path. Yeah, because listen to your intuition. Seek direction and embrace discovery. Answers reveal the journey within. Didn't I just say that? Spirit is talking, y'all. Trust your path. Listen to that inner self. That's why you got to quiet out the noise and the distractions so you can hear the divine talking to you about what's going on in your life. So that way you can help scope yourself, see the path, find the lesson, and detach, healing your karmic debt, and continue on the road of your spiritual journey by releasing this toxic energy that no longer serves you, by seeing that there is a light at the end of this tunnel. And yeah, you may be in your emotions right now, but you got to feel those emotions to understand what needs to be healed. Because you're seeing where the pain is. Wherever the pain and the trigger is, that's where your focus should go, because you need to heal that part. Because that's where the energy leak is coming from. Tell me more, spirit, peace, and thank you. Yeah, because there's an emergent dawn. It says, trust that every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. I know that's right. So this ending that's going on, this tower, is your darkest hour. Because your dawn is on its way. That's why we rise into the winds of change through this clarity. We have to see and gain awareness so we can take accountability in order to start moving forward. And we can move forward with clarity, not blindness, not chaos, not confusion, not in no illusion or delusion. No, with clarity, truth, righteousness, so we could be resurrected in our Christ-like consciousness. Because now we're hearing the message, we understanding the word of Christ. Now we're embodying it, so that way we can move accordingly and resurrect our mind, body, and soul, and it'll show through our reality. Because shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself, and you will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. I know that's right. It's a minor setback for a major comeback, because you have to see it. You don't want to keep walking around blind, talking about you moving strong and moving forward, but not really seeing clearly. You got to resurrect your mindset, so that way you can really see what you need to see and move how you need to be in your most authentic self with clarity. Yeah, so right now, some people may need to travel through the desolate of isolation. Yeah, go into hermit. So that way you can do some introspection and self-reflection. Because it says, traverse the desolate spaces of solitude to uncover reflections and resilient survival. Yeah, you got to teach yourself new survival skills. Deprogram yourself, because the survival skills you was using is outdated. You got to update your software. Get some new equations added to your mathematics. All right. So, you can stay in the flow. I know that's right. Surrender to the rhythm of life, remaining open to opportunities and lessons as they naturally unfold. Yeah. Just pay attention and watch the truth unfold. Because the truth will set you free. And the truth is always there. You just got to pay attention and see it unfold in your reality. So sit back. Patience is a virtue. And watch the truth unfold. And that would be looking to your higher self. So that way you could become a student. So you can learn the lessons. So you can see with courage what you need to see and what need to be illuminated to you. So you can commit to your journey. And beware of these NPCs, so that way you can be your most authentic self and know that faith comes from hearing the word. All right, so let's see, what's the message in the secret garden? We have message number 2. All right. Message number 2 is, going against things you cannot control is like throwing pebbles at a mountain and expecting it to crumble. I know that's right. Focus on what you can control, because anything outside of yourself, you can't control. You have no control over that. And that's why we release will no longer serve us, because we're not going to put ourselves in that mental stress for no reason. It's not in our control. We letting it go and take control of what we can take control over, and let that guide us through these challenging situations, because we're going to constantly be being tested, and we're going to constantly going and growing through situations to make us better people, so we can see our true, most authentic self and what kind of character we are. And the divine is forging our character through the decisions we have to make. Either we're going to choose love or fear, truth or lies, chaos or clarity, confusion or illusions. Confusion and illusions, or clarity, peace, and truth. All right, so we have a choice to make, because it's free will. There's no free play without free will. And in these choices, we can choose to look to our higher self or choose our lower vibrational self. The choice is always ours. But I would choose our higher self, because who wants to live in that mess? But it's your choice, your free will. At the end of the day, those who don't want to live in that mess, embrace your truth, rise to the occasion, commit to the path, trust your path, stay focused on your path, and allow the divine to show you the lessons with clarity on how to move forward and converge your energy by transmuting and alchemizing it to gain your discernment, to enforce your boundaries as you dismember these secret toxic energies that want to put you in karmic debt. All right, Mr. Love, is there anything you'd like to say to the collective? All right, I'm grateful for you too, and I'm grateful for you guys. That's another thing. Being grateful and thankful and showing joy, it helps increase your attitude with positivity. So we want to be positive as we navigate this situation by raising our vibration and knowing that our success will be our revenge, because we're not leading into our own understanding and we're not taking judgment into our own hands. That's the divine's job. Our job is to just love and multiply, be most authentic self, be aware with our discernment, enforce our boundaries from this toxic energy, and live in peace, love, joy, righteousness, and light. It's only right. All right, and on that, this is the end of our little sweet treat, y'all. Okay, so now I deeply appreciate all my viewers and subscribers, but if you want to dive deep into the rest of this message, come to the extended version on my exclusive channel, and I can feed your curiosity. But until next time, I enjoyed this message and talking to y'all and conversing with y'all, because I love to keep y'all informed, but I gotta go. So enjoy the rest of y'all days. We're gonna close out with the Lord's Prayer, y'all. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me on the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod, your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, and surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. In the name of Jesus, amen. Love, peace, joy, kindness, and prosperity. are the traits and essence of God. As you go out into your journey of life, remember to be the God someone sees today. You may be the only God someone sees today in this divine energy war. Until next time, may the divine peace, love, and blessings be with you. Mwah!